So, does anyone here ever seen Badang?
Oh, yes.
You know how does he look like? Okay, so how about we take a look?
Where's teacher?
His name is Isaac.
Is it on? I think it's on, right?
No, the bottom button.
Where is it? Supposed to be. Oh,
Is it in PowerPoint?
yeah, it's
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so this is a few figures about how Badang looks. This is a drawing about him, and here's another drawing about him, and here's another figure. Oh wait. This is another figure of Badang.
No way!
And the United States.
Hey, Stone Cold.
This is Big Show. This is Big Show.
Big Show,
Yeah, Big Show is also known as Badang, they say. But I'm going to prove them wrong about this. Because firstly, Big Show, Badang is not this big actually. It's just in a normal size, normal human size. I think it looks just like this. Here's the sighting of him at the beach, posing. Oh wait, this is Maui, Maui, this is another figure about Badang, which is Maui. As you all know, have you ever watched this movie before?
Yes.
No.
Is it that good? I think it's not that good. It's just a disappointment. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Okay, here's the sighting. I think this is the slide. After this is the slide of the sighting of Badang in Penang. Yeah. Okay, don't look too much. Okay, so basically, there you go, Badang over there. That's just a random.
Can you see that again?
It's just a random image of Badang.
Can you do that pose? That's you.
Yeah, nah, I'm not good at that. So this is a sighting of Badang in Penang, having looking at the sunset or some shit. Badang of SDAR? No, I think he's not from SDAR. I don't know. This is just a random footage image. So let's move it. Let's move on. Okay. So now I'm gonna tell you a story about Badang. Okay. So Badang is a farmer boy. He's very poor, and basically before he got his powers, he was a farmer. He catches fishes for a living for his parents and stuff. So one day he went to the river, and his trap, this is a traditional fish trap that they use before this.
Yes.
Before we have technology.
It's called bubu.
Okay, bubu. He realized that in this bubu they should have fish in it, right? Because he has left it for a day, so it should be full of fish, but it turns out it's full of what do you call that? Pieces and scraps of not scrap. Bones of fishes. Okay, so basically someone
Scraps and bones.
scraps and bones of fishes inside of this. So basically one day he waited at the riverbank. Waited until he fell asleep. When he fell asleep, he had a dream where he had super strength. He could push a boat from the land to the river, and there's a part where he lives in a palace. He lives very happily, and so on. So at that faithful day, at dawn.
On that faithful day.
At dawn, this came out. Yeah. So basically, this is the culprit behind the missing eating fishes. Okay. So basically, Badang, he was very brave enough to throw his fishing nets, on her head and grabs her by the head. He was so brave. And weirdly, shockingly, this ghost is scary looking ghost
Yeah,
is very...
don't circle, just
Okay.
point.
This ghost over here
Yeah, okay.
is very timid.
Timid?
She was very afraid to lose her life, actually. So,
Yeah.
so she made...
She's a ghost. How
She's
could she
a
lose her life?
She doesn't want to be killed.
But
She's a ghost. She's a ghost and she doesn't want to be killed. She doesn't want to be killed twice. Okay, if that makes a logic. It's a folk tale. It's a folk tale, everyone. It's a folk tale. Everything's logic. Okay, so so he grabs her by her hair
Okay.
and she timidly and asking him his mercy. Yes, mercy. Asking for his mercy, and she will get everything that he wants. So basically, Badang wants super strength, actually. So there's two versions of this folktale. Firstly is where she vomits, and Badang ate her vomit. And the other version is where she has 2 stones and some ruby looking stones, and Badang swallowed it. Okay, so basically after that occasion happened, he went on releasing this ghost here, and like for their deal is he would have this super strength, right?
Yeah.
So basically he did. Wrong. Okay, so on that, the other day, the next day, he was assigned by the Princess of Temasek. I can't remember her name. Princess of Temasek, to clear all of this for agriculture things. So basically what he did was he finished all of that in just a minute. He torn out one by one with only his bare hands. One by one. Tree by tree. Tree by tree, root by root. See, this is what happens to the forest and stuff. Okay, so because of that, the Princess of Temasek and the King of Temasek agreed of releasing him from slavery. He was a slave, FYI. He was a very poor slave and that needs to do everything. Okay, so he was a slave and he was released from slavery. Okay, moving on. That one day, 300 men were trying to push a ship, this large ship, from land to the riverbank. And it was impossible for 300 men to even move this vessel, this ship, to the riverbank. So what Badang did was, actually he wanted to push this by himself, but the people was like, come on, dude, you can't do this, you can't do that, come on, it's impossible. Imagining this guy over here, because Badang looks like him. He has a body of not so big. He's just a very small person. Just like I said, normal size. So would you trust a normal sized person to push this big ship?
No way.
So basically, the 300 men was like, no. So the king of that place said, give the opportunity for Badang to push the ship away. And he did. Because of that, he got an appreciation from the king himself for being to be the commander in war plan strategies, something like that. Okay. So basically, this is just some random picture. Oh yeah, this is the pokok kazu. I remember. The fruit of pokok kazu is very delicious. So the king wants this fruit from the tree. Okay. And it was quite impossible because it was very high, and as you can see here, it has a very thin stem, so it's very hard to climb. So basically, Badang did, he climbed the tree, grabs the fruit, and eventually fall on the boulder, leaving the boulder into two. His head hit the boulder, by the way. His head hit the boulder and he was okay. But the boulder was like, yeah, and how? Or not? Okay, so this is what happens and shows that how strong Badang is.
Badang. Okay.
Oh, and here is Nagi Bijaya, a challenger from India. He said he was
Not India. India.
India.
From India.
He's a warrior and a strongman from India, and he was said to be stronger than Badam himself. So basically, they are for a challenge. They made a challenge, and one of them was tug of war using chains, bare big chains. So they tug, and eventually it led to a tie where the chain broke.
The chain broke.
The chain broke. So that happened. And the next event is where they wrestle each other. So this is a figure of Nadi Bijaya and
There's a laser pointer.
Nadi Bijaya and Badam.
Uh-huh.
This is the part where they're wrestling each other, and the result was like it was a tie. Nobody moves. Like none of them move. Okay, so Nadi Bijaya had an idea of how about we move this boulder and throw it as far as we can. So who can pick up this boulder and throw it by far will be winning this competition, and we pronounce as
Would be the winner.
will be the winner of this competition. And so Nadi Bijaya did. He tried to pick up this big rock over here and failed. Apparently failed. And Badang was like, he took this big rock over here, big boulder over here, and threw it to Sungai Melaka until it tore to pieces. So this is Sungai Melaka, Sungai Singapore, and it fell and it crashed into pieces of pebbles.
It
So, yeah.
broke into millions of pieces.
Yeah, and it broke to millions of pieces. So from there we know that Badang is more stronger than Nadi Bijaya.
No, wrong. Cannot be more stronger. Stronger is more already.
Okay, so this shows that
Badang
is the strongest among them all.
It's strongest.
Yeah.
Cannot be strongest. There's only two of them.
Because Badang has faced
No. Yes, Badang and Nadi Vijaya. So only two of them.
so this proves
Badang is stronger.
that Badang is stronger than Nadi Bijaya himself. So basically, Nadi Bijaya has lost to his own game. So basically, after that incident happened, more challenges came up to confront Badang, and as we all know, Badang will win every single challenge that he confronts, and he retires. He retired to Singapore and lived and dies there.
And died.
There. And this is his makam.
Serious.
This is true.
The tomb of Badang is in Singapore.
Yeah.
And that is his tomb. Alright, I never knew this.
And the Indian emperor was, when he died, the Indian emperor was very sad. So he set Nadi Bijaya to send a big marble stone as honor to his bravery and to his being,
As a remembrance.
of
Badang.
himself. So I would like to end this presentation with a quote: "Live a life you will remember. Love till the end."
Read from here. Come here.
Oh. Live a life you will remember. Love till the end. Do good every day and leave a legacy. Unquote. Anonymous. So, thank you.
No. Then you need to tell us. Badang lived a life like this, and all of us should be.
Should be living a life.
Say that. Badang lived a life like this.
Badang lived a life like this, and I
All of
urge
us.
all of you, including myself, to live a life like he did and leave a legacy one day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, why was it Singapore? Oh yeah, because in Badang, Singapore.
Yeah, Badang is
So,
from Johor
so
actually.
Badang claim. So Singapore has claimed Badang to be their folk story, not ours, eh?
Yeah, because Badang is from Johor actually. But he
Actually,
works for
you can
Masjid.
change this to be
Malaysia.
no, not Malaysia. A Malay folktale. And then there's no issue about Malaysia or Singapore. Yeah.
This is a big cover up. Singapore, Johor, used to have Singapore under them.
Yeah.
The British came and he split. That's the reason why
Jump down a bit.
Yeah, I know. Singapore has claimed Badang to be the hero, but for this presentation, you can change that to a Malay folk tale. A Malay folk tale. Then it doesn't matter now the nationality because both Malaysia